somehow right. That's all time. That's all time.
Derek Jeter is top 3 shortstop.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Tanks and Tuddies. And you guys, football is back. We're back. It's good times here at the Tanks and Tuddies studios. Just had our first full week. All the college teams played a game. Both of our teams won, some in a better fashion than others. We probably won't talk too much college football today, just briefly, real quick. But the NFL begins this week. Tomorrow, actually, as you're listening to this, there's football on tonight. I cannot wait. We apologize. This is one day late. I went and watched Sid play volleyball last night, so we weren't able to record. But let's jump right into this thing. Paige's Picks is back. Football's back. We've got another, what are we calling that? Team Maker. Fun one today. And then we're just going to talk NFL. We'll probably, before we do Team Maker, we'll hit college football real quick. We'll do a brief summary of our teams and anything else that pops into our heads real fast. But let's get right into it. Locks and Longshots. Football's back. I'm back. I don't know why I chose to do baseball last week when there was football on. That was stupid. I'm done with baseball. I will not have another baseball pick until playoffs, minimum playoffs. I did want to look, though, real fast. Oh, I can't see because the game started. I don't know what Scooble's at for Cy Young now. But anyway, still open. Scooble. Cy Young, probably right there in the mix, probably still the favorite. Had a good outing his last outing. I have no idea what Crochet is doing, but he's the only one we're worried about now. Same thing as last year. We were only worried about Burns. So, and then Class A kind of crept into the picture at the end there, but it didn't matter because he cheated anyways. ChatGPT finally took the lead, 10-7. I'm 9-8. I cannot beat this new ChatGPT. It is on fire. I think it hasn't lost since we returned, except on long shots, but its locks is undefeated. So take ChatGPT's locks. Their long shot this week is going to win, though. I would recommend taking that as well. Last week, I'd raised money line against the Guardians. They lost. No idea the score. Didn't even watch it. Don't even know why I put this pick out. I think they got killed, didn't they? Do you know? All right, you don't know. That's fine. Moving on. Doesn't matter. Baseball's done to me until playoffs. ChatGPT has Brewers money line against the Diamondbacks. I believe this one was sweaty, but they did win -181. Kind of a shitty lock, not going to lie. 181. Nobody's betting that.
Braves lost 3-0.
3-0. Okay, not that bad. This week, you guys see the jersey? You guys see the hat? Lions +2.5, -105 at the Packers. If I was unbiased, I would still think this is my lock. If I was a Dolphins fan, I think I would still pick this one out and go, that's weird. I feel like this is we won't get too into it because we are going to talk about it. I feel like this is such a trap line, and I've sniffed it out. You sweep a team 2 straight years. You are literally their daddies. Most of the games have been close. Last year's games were close. And now we're dogs because they added one dude. That dude is very good at football. But
I was gonna say, who's that one guy?
We can get into that later when we get to the preview there. But I don't want to get into it yet. But I don't know how much this moved after the trade. But I think the Lions win outright. You're gonna give me 2.5. I wish it was 3.5. I almost bought it up to that. If they lose by 3, I'm going to be mad because they lost, but then also mad that I had 2.5 and they lost by a field goal. Because I truthfully, on the way home from work today, I'm literally thinking, I'm like, all right, what am I doing as locks and long shots here? And instantly I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw the Lions are dogs this week, which I get it. They're on the road. The Packers have a good core. They have a good offense. Their defense is meh, but they added a great piece. I'm like, they're probably dogs. I'm going to take the Lions, right? I'm thinking, all right, if it's 3.5, it's going to be a field goal game, one way or the other. Either the Lions win by a field goal or the Packers win by a field goal. Is my thought process. Give me the 2.5, -105. I will be personally betting this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to run with it and hope for the best. I love that this game's at 4:25 because I won't be home for the 1 o'clocks, I don't think. So I'm very happy. And then ChatGPT, Bengals -5.5, -108 at the Browns. Honestly feels like a good pick. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that the Bengals win this game by at least a touchdown. I think it'll be closer than people think. The Bengals defense is still bad, but I do like this for ChatGPT. moving to the long shots, I'm 8-22. ChatGPT's 4-12. I didn't even say my overall record. I'm 17-21 on locks, by the way. Last week, we said Lindor Dinger Tuesday plus 525 with the boost. I'm going to take it until he hits one. That lost last week. He already played today. He didn't hit one, so I wasn't able to take him. So, can't lose again. ChatGPT had Pirates money line plus 104 at the Cardinals. That won. Shocker. ChatGPT is just fucking anything under plus 150, they're hitting. It's just a given, right? So, with that being said, I'm going to skip myself here. I'm going to go straight to ChatGPT. ChatGPT wants the Lions plus 124 on the money line. They say, God, what did they say? Because it was good. Something along the lines of sharps are all over this. The Lions should be favorites, and a lot of the sharp money is on the Lions. Literally said sharp money. I'm like, ChatGPT knows what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, I think they're right. I think they're going to win this. That's fine. I'm going to win mine as well. Lions minus 2.5 alternate line plus 143 at the Packers. Like I said, field goal game. Lions hit the field goal. Game over. We win. Sorry, Green Bay. Beat you again. I think, what are we at? 5 straight, actually, because we beat them the last game of 2022. So it'll be 5 straight, or it'll be 6 straight, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 6 straight. Can I put out a long shot that doesn't have a value to it, but it would just be insane if I called it?
Sure.
All right. It's a 2-parter. I'm going to put it on here. We'll keep it as a still open. First part. This is going to finally be the year that we get the Lions versus Packers matchup. In the playoffs. Sorry, in the playoffs. I missed the biggest part of that.
I knew what you meant there.
The second parter is the Lions will win that matchup by 6.5. They're going to be favored. It'll be at home. They're going to win by at least 6.5. Just throw my shot out there. Hot take. Lions beat the Packers in the playoffs. What round will it be? I'm going to go as far to say this is the third part. So we're going to have 3 separate long shots here. The third part is that it's going to be the conference championship to go to the Super Bowl.
You might want to put that down.
I'm going to write it down now. Go ahead with your locks and long shots. I just want to get that out there.
Well, so first I just wanted to say that the Packers opened as a 1.5 point favorite. So
okay, fair enough.
It wasn't just because we signed a big guy.
So they're telling you that Parsons only worth 1 point?
Well, Parsons is worth a couple points, but Jaden Reed being questionable is also worth a couple points.
Okay. So they kind of cancel out.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we still gained ground. So gotcha. Parsons more valuable than Jaden Reed. But anyways, my locks 34 and 31. Bad week last week. We had Wisconsin, Miami over 38.5. Yeah, Wisconsin's cursed. I am just going to throw that out there. We lost Billy Edwards Jr. early in the second quarter of this game. Granted, he didn't look amazing. But also I think it was just the fact that it was the first game really adjusting to playing with a new system and everything. He's out this week. It looked really bad. It was non-contact. He's wearing a left knee brace out of precaution and hurt his left leg. I don't think they really said knee. If he truly is out for longer than just this week, then we've lost our starting quarterback 3 years in a row. All of them being transfer quarterbacks, so that's pretty rough.
Well, I did see he's week to week.
Yeah, he's out this week. I don't know. I mean, I hope he's back for Bama, but I don't know. Either way, Danny O'Neal, transfer from San Diego State, I believe, came in, looked all right. Once he got settled down, he's a lot better. I do like that he's a dual threat quarterback. Doesn't fit the system very well, though, considering we're trying to be air raid Wisconsin. Regardless, back to the pick, I had over 38.5, finished 17-0. Defense is phenomenal. I think Wisconsin unders are probably the way to go this year. So, and then we had Yankees Nationals under 8.5 last Wednesday. This was Cade Cavalli versus Max Fried. Cade Cavalli was looking great through the first, I think, 3 innings. And then he gave up 7 earned in the third and got pulled. And the rest is history. It finished 11-2 Yankees. Bad loss there. This week, all football this week. I'm taking the Cowboys plus 8.5 on Thursday Night Football. You may be asking yourself, Why would you take the Cowboys? They're not a good team. They're playing the Eagles. My easy answer here is the points and Thursday night football and divisional game. 8.5 is more than a touchdown, so basically Eagles have to win by 10, I would say, to cover this. Cowboys offense didn't get any worse. Cowboys offense is just as good as it was. Their defense took a step back, yes, but I could see this being a shootout. It's also Thursday night football. We know Thursday night football games are gross. It is the first game of the year. People might start out slow, and division games are always close. So give me the points there, 8.5. And then I will take the 49ers money line versus the Seahawks. This might be the most trap game of the week, and I'm very scared for it because it is week 1. The 49ers being 2.5-point favorites against the Seahawks feels so wrong. I want to put everything I own on the 49ers money line, the 49ers minus 2.5. The 49ers are a very, very good team. People are forgetting that last year they were super injured, and that's the reason they weren't good. The Seahawks were okay last year. They were not that great. The 49ers are now back to almost full health outside of Brandon Ayuk. And I'm not that worried about the rest of the receiving core. You still have Ricky Pearsall. You still have Juwan Jennings. You still have CMC. You still have George Kittle. You still have Brock Purdy. That is a phenomenal offense. Plus, now they're adding Brian Robinson Jr. The Seahawks got Sam Darnold, who looked like shit to end the year last year, and replaced DK Metcalf with Cooper Kupp. Pretty lateral moves there. I'd say a step back, honestly. Yes, Seattle will be rocking, and it'll be some home field advantage, but 49ers, I would not be surprised if they win by 14, honestly. So give me the 49ers money line there. Long shots, 18-64. 1-1 last week. We had Torque to hit a home run last Tuesday. He did not. He sucks. He's buns. He's probably on the ban list. And then we had Cincy plus 3.5 against Nebraska. I was right. I said it is not, will not be, will never be Nebraska's year. Cincy covered the normal spread and my alt spread of plus 3.5. Only lost by 3. Nebraska's not that good. Cincy, whatever. Apparently, that was supposed to be a home game for Nebraska. Could have fooled me, but whatever. We'll take the win there, plus 132. This week, I'm going to go with a parlay. The Bengals, the Cardinals, the Broncos, all the money line parlay, plus 136. We get the Bengals versus the Browns. Browns are not good. The Bengals are. I think the Bengals snapped their curse this year of losing the first 4 games because they actually paid their starters in the preseason. The Cardinals are playing the Saints. The Saints are probably going to be the worst team in the NFL this year. And then the Broncos. The Broncos are very good, potential Super Bowl sleepers, and they're playing the Titans in Denver. Rookie quarterbacks will not be winning week 1 this year. So, and then my last one, David Njoku touchdown. I mean, Joe Flacco loves his tight ends, and you're going up against the worst defense, quite possibly, in all of football. So give me David Njoku to score a touchdown, plus 230.
Perfect. Let's start with college football. The only thing I have to say about Michigan is that Bryce Underwood is fun. The defense looks all right. Had some first game of the year type of plays, like the fumble at the end of the half on the kickoff. That was a freshman as well. But, man, Bryce made some good throws. He made a couple good throws. He made no mistakes. Yeah, pretty solid, but you played New Mexico, so it's like how much stock do you put into it? This week is obviously big. They're in like the greatest win-win situation of all time. They like either you beat Oklahoma and it's a huge win, and you kind of get your hopes up a little bit as, oh man, maybe we got Johnny Manziel 2.0 here, or you lose the game that you're 5.5-point underdogs in, and it's no big deal. You know what I mean? Like, you're on the road, Oklahoma, SEC. Like, it's going to be a tough atmosphere for a true freshman. So if they lose that game, I will not be on here yelling and screaming. Michigan this year for me is going to be fun to watch. If they do something surprising, sweet. But expectations are low with a true freshman starting. So Very excited. Just keep them healthy, keep them learning, and then next year we'll get our hopes up. I had one more. Did you watch any of that game or no?
The Michigan game?
Yeah.
They had it on at the bar that I was at for about 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
And then they switched to Ole Miss, I think.
Gotcha. So there was one drive, end of the game, game's like over. It mattered for people that bet the spread, but I didn't because or did I? No, switched to
you
the
said
over.
bet the spread, and then you switched and didn't tell anybody that you switched.
Yep.
And some people took the spread.
That's
partially
partially
very upset that they took the spread.
That's mostly on me. I did flip middle of the day to the over because I was like, they might not cover. It's New Mexico. They can probably put up some points. I'm like, let me take this over. However, I did that after day drinking all day and forgot to send in the chat that I flipped. The over did hit. Michigan did not cover. So that's on me. There was a drive at the end of the game. There was like early fourth quarter, maybe late third. New Mexico had like third and 8. And Michigan's DN made a great play. Just totally, well, not even a great play. Just New Mexico's offensive line sucked. Didn't block him. So he comes in, just absolutely lights up the quarterback, like about as clean as it gets, I feel like went for the wrap up, turned his head. He did make helmet to helmet contact, but it was unintentional because I'm just going to wrap this guy up. He didn't try to take his head off. He didn't lower the shoulder, nothing. The quarterback wound up throwing the ball somehow from that stance. It looked like a fumble, so it got returned for a touchdown. Then they called it a fumble on the field. Then they went to review it. Mind you, this play had no flags. During this review, I said to my dad, I go, are they going to call targeting on this? Because they kept showing the hit. I'm like, they can't call targeting if it wasn't called on the field, right? Because they're reviewing a fumble. It wasn't a fumble too, by the way. He was still, I want to say he was down. Yeah, he was down when he lost the ball. That's what it was. He wasn't trying to throw. I'm like, they can't call targeting if it's a review for a turnover, right? But Dad's like, no. It's got to be a flag on the play. Or it has to come from upstairs. They're reviewing the targeting. All of a sudden, I had this sick feeling in my stomach. I'm like, they're going to call this. I'm like, I don't think that's a rule. They come out of the review. They say the runner did not fumble. He was down, whatever. And then they go, however, during the review, it was determined targeting, and then they did the whole thing. I'm like, you got to be fucking shitting me. That dude got ejected, first of all. He's a starter. So now he's missing the first half of the Oklahoma game, which is huge. That extended that drive because it was 3rd and 8 already, let alone, whatever. Then, a couple plays later, when I finally cooled down, like, whatever, it's New Mexico, we're going to win anyways. A couple plays later, 3rd and 9, they run a pass to the sideline. This ball, like, it was on the Michigan sideline. They lost their minds saying he dropped it, he whatever. They go to the review. This dude's on the sideline. This ball came out as he's, like, going to the ground. Then he hits the ground out of bounds, then gains control. Very clearly incomplete. However, while they're showing this replay, they snap back to the field. They ran a play before they could review it. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you not instantly review that? Like, it was close enough. So then that extended the drive as well. And then they scored a touchdown. So Michigan could have covered if that bullshit drive didn't happen. I'm mostly just bitching that targeting still isn't fixed. And, like, the replay system, if you're going to replay there was another game I watched where they replayed everything. And then still can't get it right. So that's the end of my gripe. Bryce Underwood's fun. Justice Haynes, by the way, the running back we got from Bama, dog. Dude is nasty.
He's pretty good.
He's got that same thing with Blake Corum, though, where he doesn't have, like, that breakaway speed. He keeps getting caught.
He's power.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But he's got that power, man. Oh, he's fun to watch. 158 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. I had a couple quick fire questions that I wanted to run through on college football with you. Okay. I'm just going to look at top 25 games. Give me a buy or sell. I'll give a statement, a buy or sell, if you buy it or sell it. And then if you want to give a short reasoning, you can. First one, South Florida 34, Boise State 7. Boise State is irrelevant again, and Ashton Genty should have won the Heisman last year.
Buy. Everybody was high on Boise. I'm so sorry. I'm buying or selling your take.
Yes.
Okay, buy. Boise State had there was some people that are like, oh yeah, there's no way they lose the Mountain West. Like, they're still good. They're a good team, blah, blah, good coach. They went out there and looked like shit. Their quarterback looked horrible. The defense looked terrible. Yeah, Genty should have won the Heisman because Colorado, guess what? Without Travis Hunter, they would have had the same record last year. Mediocre. So I'm still pissed about that for you and for myself. Genty should have won the Heisman without a doubt.
Second one, Ohio State 14, Texas 7. Arch Manning, not good.
Can I choose? Can there be a second option here? I got to see more.
Sure.
Undecided.
So then you're selling
Undecided.
it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not selling it though. Sell would be like, no, he's still good. It's just, tough game.
That's fine.
I'm going to say,
second option.
Undecided because the dude hasn't played anybody. He's got to have those growing pains. He hasn't been able to have the growing pains. For going into the number, what was Ohio State 3? Going into the number 3 ranked stadium on the road, Big Ten, defending national champs that didn't lose too much. I'd say he did all right. He made one bad throw. Outside of that, they could have won. That game was winnable.
That was kind of my thought too, because he did play a couple games last year, but I'm looking at his game log right now. Colorado State in a blowout, UTSA in a blowout, ULM in a blowout. Actually, he must have played the whole game, that one. ULM, he played the entire game. He looked okay. Mississippi State played the entire game. Looked really fucking good. Georgia, he played a few snaps. Florida, he played a few snaps. He hasn't played in a big game yet, so this is his first true test. I'm not writing him off yet, but that was a little worrisome because he did not look good at all.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't look good, but he didn't look bad. It wasn't holy shit. I mean, Ohio State's a great team. Let me see him play I don't know, a mid SEC team like a Kentucky or something. Let me see him play Kentucky, and then I'll make that decision.
All right, next one. I don't know if you watched this. Clemson 10, LSU 17. Garrett Nussmeier is a top 3 draft pick next season.
Oh yeah, I'm buying that. Yep, I think he's maybe not the Heisman front runner currently, but he's up there.
He was so good, dude.
He made some awesome throws. LSU looks fun. Yeah, I'm buying that. I think top 3 without a doubt because there's going to be a couple teams. Wow.
I saw a video.
Who's going to need a quarterback though? That's the thing.
I mean,
there's always quarterbacks.
Somebody.
I'm buying that.
Also, too, I saw a video of Nussmeier where he was it was pre-play and how he just broke down the entire offense to see exactly what it needed. And I was like, holy shit, this dude is fully NFL ready right now.
I think we missed on that one. We put a lot of stock in Clemson and they cooked us. I don't know how much you put in.
Yeah,
I put in 2 units and that cost me.
Yeah, I think I put 2 units on Clemson too. I don't really know what to feel about Clemson. I think they're still going to be really good. And I think they just can't beat the SEC. They are now 0-4 against the SEC.
They used to beat the SEC, mainly Bama.
Yeah.
There was that run there where they were holy shit, they're good. Yeah. No, they beat Trevor Lawrence beat that was Ohio State. Who did he beat in the championship?
I don't know.
Did Trevor Lawrence even win a championship? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he won one. Yeah.
Anyways, I got one for you. Cade Klubnik was probably actually in a car accident. He kind of played like it.
I'm going to sell just because I don't know if Cade Klubnik is actually that good. I think he just gets a lot of hype.
I think he does too, just because he's Clemson's quarterback, high recruit, been there for so long. I think he's just not that good. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I think this is... I'm just scrolling through the games. I think this is my last... Oh, actually, I have 2 more. First one is... It's over. Bama's done. Buy or sell.
Buy. Nick Saban is the greatest college football coach of all time. I don't think that's arguable. He lost, what was it? He lost 4 games to unranked opponents, and Kalen's lost 4 in his first year and a game. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Definitely.
The thing, too, is, did you see the video of the linebacker just like jogging with that one play.
Yes.
It's just like the fight for Bama isn't the same. Like the fight isn't there. Their defense is not great. They don't have a quarterback. They're not getting recruits like they used to.
It's Nick Saban was the Bama dynasty. The recruit, I truly don't think they paid recruits. I think guys just wanted to go to Saban because, hey, I'm going to get to the NFL. I think that's what it was. And then Saban was there to coach them up and make them good. But I think that I saw a TikTok. I can't remember if it was a former player or if it was like just somebody in media, but they were like, Bama's not scary anymore. You used to be scared when Bama came to town or you were going to Bama because you're like, holy shit, it's Nick Saban, it's the dynasty. They're not anymore. Like, Milroe honestly kept them afloat. The fact that they were even involved in the conversation last year.
Well, and the other thing too, like I don't know if I want to put any stock into this either, but Florida State's coach, Mike Norvell, is that his name? I don't remember what his name is,
right.
But he's like the Bama beater. Like he's known for beating Bama.
Yeah.
So like, do you put any stock into that at all or not? But
one for you, buy or sell Florida State is actually good. Or is Bama bad?
Oh, I'm buying that 100%. I think last year, they went 2-10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think once they got through the first couple games and it was just going bad, and then DJ Ukulele was their quarterback yet,
or however the fuck you say it.
Yeah, whatever.
Could be.
Once he got injured, they're like, all right, let's just pack it in. He got cut actually from the NFL. I forgot to bring that up last week, but I think last year, once all of it kind of started piling on, they were just like, all right, let's pack it in, move on to next year. This year we'll give some guys some playing time. Yep. That's all it was. And I think this year they're fully back. And I think they're probably going to they'll be a top 25 team. Fringe playoff, I guess it depends. I don't know what their schedule looks like. Potentially, if they're...
I think they just have Miami or something.
If it's up to them and Clemson and Miami, I wouldn't put it past them. So, Speaking of Miami, last one, buy or sell. Carson Beck is a completely new quarterback at Miami.
Buy. All he had to do was break up with that chick / cheat on her. Now he's a free man. He's probably just down there plowing. He's got to be in the best mental headspace ever to just go out there and perform. I mean, that dude looked so good. And his receivers made some ridiculous catches. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the touchdown diving backwards one-handed was phenomenal. I'm not worried about Notre Dame yet. Quarterback, he's is he a freshman? Carr? He's a freshman. So, he's actually from Michigan, Saline, Michigan. I'm not too worried about him. I think it's kind of the same thing as Arch. He needs a little bit of time to adjust. I think Notre Dame's going to end up being fine. But Miami, I think is going to be very good. So
I got two takes right here real quick. Are you ready?
Okay.
Not really two takes, but one thing and then a take. Florida State's got Miami, tough game, and Clemson, and then they round the season out with Florida. So, like you
Florida
said, probably
also
fringe
looks
playoff.
Very fucking good.
Yeah. I looked at Florida, and I past years I've kind of looked away from Florida because I feel like they haven't really been anything crazy. However, who's their quarterback? Is it
DJ Lagway?
No, it's. Oh wait, he might have just not played.
Yeah, Lagway didn't play the whole game because they were blowing him out so bad.
That dude's what? He's a junior now.
Lagway is a sophomore.
Oh Jesus, only his second year. I was looking at their schedule, dude. So LSU, Miami, Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Florida State. Being a Florida fan / honestly any SEC team has got to be so fun, but / so fucking annoying. Like there's been probably so many teams that were really, really, really good, but they just couldn't get past Georgia and fucking like even Florida State and Miami. Like you just look at all these ranked matchups. Then you look at like Ohio State and Michigan and like Big Ten, which is probably like, in my opinion, the second best conference behind the SEC. It's just not comparable. Like Ohio State's got two tough games. I think they have Oregon and Oregon, and obviously they just beat Texas. But that's got to be so fun that you wake up on a Saturday and you get to watch these awesome fucking games. You're down in the South, so it's always warm. You probably look forward to the fall because it cools off a little bit. You're always watching with your windows open. I am jealous of SEC fans that live in the South.
Yeah, no, you're literally explaining how my Saturdays go for
Yes.
watching Tennessee games.
Right.
Because that's literally what we did last weekend. We went to a bar that had a patio with like a covered patio with fans going and TVs everywhere.
Right.
Just all the games were on. And then Tennessee gets Georgia, Bama, Oklahoma, Florida, Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi State. Like, it's all good,
like even if you go
games.
Even if you go like 7-5, like those games are going to be fun to watch.
Oh, Tennessee's going to run the table this year. Actually, now after like looking at their schedule again after this week.
Sell.
No,
sell.
They'll lose to Georgia.
I'm selling so much. I'm selling.
They'll lose to Georgia.
They'll have 3 losses.
They'll beat Bama. Who? They're going to beat Bama. They're going to beat Oklahoma, and they could easily beat Florida. The only other teams
Florida,
only teams they could lose to
in Arkansas.
They're not losing Arkansas. It's at home.
Wasn't it at home last year?
No. Plus, Joey Aguilar looks really good.
But yeah, I think back to the being a SEC fan in the South. Looking at my season of football watching, my favorite time is week 1 until it drops below like 50 degrees. And that's usually like mid-October, right? Yeah. Because if you tailgate, you're out there in jeans and a sweatshirt, or you're out there like I was out there last week. We tailgated the MSU game. I was out there in jeans and a t-shirt, super comfortable. Mm-hmm. And that's like, and like I so look forward to Saturdays and Sundays, waking up, opening up the house, doing all my chores or whatever, throwing on game day, got that wind blowing. You hear people outside. Maybe you got some tunes going. Oh my God. Also shout out Lee Corso. He,
undefeated
and, undefeated in the sense of all of his teams that he played on or coached won. Why didn't we sniff that one out and parlay those? It would have been insane.
Yeah.
And then he picked Ohio State to cap it off. I was talking about how funny would it have been if he gave this great big speech and, my first love, blah, 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 and then just said, fuck it, and threw on the Longhorn. That would have been peak.
That would have been good.
But anyways, let's move on to NFL so we don't have to cut ourselves short. But I love college football so much, and I've missed it. It's so good to have it back. We were at the camper, dude. Saturday, we had on Texas and Ohio State. We took the TV outside to put on the porch, played bags all day. 3:30 games, we were floating on the pond, so we just had a speaker going with, something was playing. I don't even know. I just love it so much. But let's get into NFL because I think I am a bigger NFL fan than college football. Team Maker, we want to do Team Maker first?
That is fine.
So this week we're doing the funniest team. So we're not looking for the best squad. There's a chance both of us don't even pick an actual player here. I'll let you explain the wheel because I'm going to be honest, I already forgot.
Yeah, so we've got a couple different categories here. We're going out of position, so you can take any player and put them in whatever position you want, as long as it is not their usual position. You can take an animal, put it in any position as well. Fictional characters, that's pretty self-explanatory. Movies, TV shows, as long as they played football, I guess. Actually, we didn't decide on that. Do they have to be football characters?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not for funny. Not for funniest.
Okay. Funny injury. Doesn't have to be career ending or anything. Just some type of funny injury that somebody had. Opponent pick, that's on here twice, I believe. That's just if we get it, the other person gets to pick the player. We get to pick the position. And then I believe there's 2 actually. We have job stereotypes. So you could pick, like, I don't want to give anything away. If you get that category, basically, you can pick a career type and like a stereotype about them and put them at a position.
Yep.
So
for example, you could say, I'm putting a McDonald's cashier on defense or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not
because
a good
of
pick,
something.
but that's for an example. Yeah.
Yeah. And then last one, cool nicknames. I believe that is the only other one that I have on there.
And we're doing, we should do one skip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you want first or do you want me to go first?
I feel like you went first last week, didn't you?
That's fine.
All right, so I'll go
You can
first
go
then.
first.
All right. I can barely see it. Hey, it's not too loud this week.
Yeah, it's a different site.
Nice. Out of position. Out of position. Ooh, fictional character.
Fictional character.
Ooh. Oh, it is loud. I forgot about the clapping. All right. The spin wasn't bad. I forgot about the clapping. Fictional character. This is the one category I didn't really think about. Oh, did you forget to mention the opponent pick?
No, I mentioned it. I said
Oh.
if we get opponent pick, then we get to pick the position.
Okay.
You get to pick the.
I probably zoned out. All right, fictional character. We're going with. I'm going to put the Pillsbury Doughboy on defense.
Okay.
Yep. Just
Fair.
big body. Are we? Yeah. I'm big body. Now, see, here I go again. I'm trying to make a good team. Still funny. Imagine seeing the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Well, I mean, you still want it to be decent, but you want it to be also funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm going off of. I'm going off of trying to make it funny, but also still a decent team.
Damn, fictional character. You also I could have done like a
I've
character.
Good ones.
A character in a movie. I need to prep this. We need to have this wheel figured out so I can prep with picks.
Would you?
Anyways,
do you want to respin now that you know it?
No. Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
I'll write it.
Okay.
Pillsbury. I don't even know how to spell that. Doughboy. Here we go. What do you got? Out of position. Out of position.
Yep.
This is any NFL player ever out of position.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
This is tough. I think. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want to take Ed Reed and put him at running back.
I like that pick.
That's just straight mean hitting machine coming out of the backfield at you.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
When it's clapping, give yourself a second because I feel like it's probably hard to hear without that clapping.
Ooh.
Hold.
Ooh.
Oh, I already got my pick. I am putting BJ Raji at quarterback. Can you
Just
imagine?
because you can't sack him?
You are not sacking that boy. He's also going to have a nice throw. And also just picture a big fat dude throwing the ball / scrambling out of the pocket / how many people it would take to sack him. Yeah, that's.
I don't know if he could really scramble, but.
Oh, he's getting out the pocket at least once.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a long time for a play to develop, but.
I should have done Sewell at quarterback. Damn.
All right, my next pick. I really want fictional character.
Yeah. Hold. Nope. Job stereotype. Damn, I had a good pick for this one. This was my category, so I don't know if Franke
I have a funny, little edgy, and I'm not sure if I want to go there.
What do we have? 10 listeners? Come on, just do it.
I'm going to take a cop and put him on defense.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. That's awesome. Just a singular cop.
Yeah, they'll be my cornerbacks. Yeah, no, a defense full of cops.
Oh, dude. Do they have their like belt on with all their equipment?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're fully in gear.
Them. Not only do you have a funny team, you also have a good team because no play is being completed.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that one meme where it's like the cop diving and it's like what does it say?
Also, you know your defense isn't going to get...
and he's like diving at the camera.
You also know that you're not going to get any penalties on your defense.
Correct.
So...
That's a good pick. That's a really funny pick, actually. That's better than mine. I thought I had a good one. All right, let's see. Spin me up. This is No opponent pick. Cool nickname. Animal. Go Animal. All right, cool nickname. I don't know if this is allowed, but I'm doing it because we didn't really say it's not allowed. I'm
See if I can
taking
turn off the sound.
I'm taking the round mound of rebound and putting him at tight end. Charles Barkley.
I'll give it to you. We didn't. Yeah,
We did not specify.
that's fair. That's fair.
That is my favorite nickname of all time. The round mound of rebound. Are you kidding me?
I really hope I don't get nicknames because I don't have anything in mind. To be completely honest,
you think of
with
them
you.
quick. I was between. I won't tell you because I don't want you to have a good pick. But I was between a couple. I also didn't know if you were going to allow that one. Animal.
Ooh. So what have I got here?
One second, I'll talk to you in a minute. You got Ed Reed at running back and then Cop on defense.
Okay, so I've got quarterback. Are we doing 2 running backs? I don't remember.
2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, defense, and a quarterback.
Perfect. I will take an octopus at wide receiver.
That's a throwback. I don't know if people are going to remember that. I'll never forget that. That was so funny.
I mean, you could throw 8 different balls. They're catching them all. So,
well, we got now. How funny would it be if at quarterback you could get like a squid, or like
a squid on defense would be good because they could just shoot ink at them.
Yeah,
blind the O-line and boom.
That's good defense.
Yeah, it's not a penalty.
All right, spin me up, son. I don't know what I want.
I want a fictional character so bad, dude.
Go Animal.
Oh,
yes, sir. All right, I am putting a kangaroo at wide receiver.
Good pick.
Because
good pick.
2 options here, right? Throw the ball to him. He either catches it with his paws/claws/hands. Those claws will just go into the football.
What about the pouch?
That is the second option, is he can catch it with the pouch or jet sweep, put it in the pouch, and he's gone. Or like the old like fumble rooski, like hide behind the line, and then you stick it in the pouch and everybody's like, where's the ball?
Yeah, can you imagine the kind of juke moves you get too with like a kangaroo bouncing off its tail and then
or just jumping over people?
Yeah.
It's a good pick. All right.
That was a good pick. Octopus 1-1 though. I mean
Oh!
Ooh.
I wonder if you close it right away if it stops clapping.
No, I tried that. I want to use my skip here.
Okay.
Just
really
because
wants
I'd
fictional
rather.
character.
I really, dude, I've got a full list of fictional characters. No way.
Is it gonna do it to you again?
Okay. So I've got quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end.
Yep.
I'm going to go with a Grizzly Bear at tight end.
Okay. I like that pick.
Pretty positional diversity. You know, you get great blocking, speed. I'm sure they can catch.
They're not really. I bet the stiff arms are nasty.
Yeah. I mean, you're literally killing somebody.
Sit.
Okay. Why have you gotten 2 of these?
You know what's funny? I don't even really have a good pick for this. Give me. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Give me Lightning McQueen at running back. Pop that ball right in the hood. Fast. Speed.
Car insurance or life insurance?
He's a car insurance guy. I'm a car insurance guy. Didn't we? I feel like we talked about this on the podcast, and I think we
I
disagreed.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always life insurance on that one.
Nope. Sit. Another job stereotype. Man, you're getting the ones I want, and I'm getting the ones you want.
Let's see, I've got a wide receiver, running back, and a quarterback.
Yep.
So, okay. I think this is going to work. I'm going to use a Pokemon trainer as a wide receiver because you got to catch them all.
Oh, that is a very, you found the gray area of how to use your little fictional characters.
Yep.
Wow. Damn. That's a good pick. Damn, I hate you. All right.
Pokemon trainer's a job, you know?
Oh, man. Some could say that's not a real job. It's a fictional job. Sit! All right, cool nicknames. Sit. Oh, wait, I should have been saying go! I didn't realize I had stereotype right there. I should have... It's not even... That thing is in the red. I should have been saying go. I didn't realize. Why was I saying sit? Cool nicknames. I got to go wide receiver because I have to keep... I'm going to use my skip on the last one so I can try to get job stereotype for at running back because it's hilarious to me. I think it'll be funny to my father who listens to this podcast. All right, wide receiver, cool nickname. I could do the same thing and take another cool nickname. I'm going to put... Shoot. Give me my skip here. I can't think of anything, and I don't want to chalk this. I think I got a decent team going right now. Just give me the job. No. Oh my god. That was not a good skip. All right. Go ahead and fill my receiver.
My receivers are full, so I'm going to give you a fictional character, which I wanted to use this one, but I can't actually get it. I'm going to give you Air Bud from Air Bud Golden Receiver.
Oh, okay. All right. I appreciate you not screwing me over. That's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
And good being specific on from Golden Receiver. That's a good pick.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. I appreciate that. I will return the favor if you get opponent pick as well.
That'd be tough. There's only 2 on here.
Sit. No.
Dude, I've had 3 of these. I've only got
quarterback and running back.
Quarterback, I'm going to take a pizza maker, like somebody that makes pizza, because they're always tossing dough.
Ooh. You've had some good picks on the fly. I like that. Now we're talking not like Little Caesar's pizza maker though. We're talking like authentic Italian family business.
Yeah, I want some fucking Guido playing quarterback for me. Tommy DeVito light, a little bit fat, probably no taller than 5'6", has a mustache, wears a white chef's hat.
Yep.
Specifically. He probably throws a football in Frisbee style. So
yeah, I like that. Might work for you. All right. Just give me the job stereotype. I mean, if I don't get it, I'll just mention it. I think it's funny. Sit! Okay. I feel like at this point, I've hyped it up so much now at this point that it's probably not going to hit as much as I want it to, but I think it's funny. I'm going to take any blue-collar worker at running back because They're always the toughest people on earth. Oh yeah, I work blue collar, I work with my hands, tough hands. You got soft hands, boy. Blue collar worker. I did work in construction for a while, so I saw some of these guys. They all think they're the toughest dudes on the planet. They're always comparing injuries. That being said, he's going to run the piss out of the ball. Nobody's bringing this dude down.
There's not a
All he
specific
does.
job, just blue
Nope,
collar worker.
Just blue collar worker.
Like construction guy.
Just a
Factory
construction blue collar worker. Some blue collar worker, a lot of them are into working out now. So I'll say a sub 30-year-old blue collar worker because they're all jacked. All they do is steroids and work all day and then smoke cigs and drink monsters. So they're just
Sounds
the
like
toughest dudes on the
construction
planet.
to me.
You can't just say construction. That's so vague.
No. Construction
Blue
field
collar
worker.
Huh?
Okay. Fine. What if I got wide receiver?
Or no, running back. You have running back.
Oh, perfect. Gimme. Let's go.
Wait for the applause.
I will take Forrest Gump.
Oh, good pick. Damn,
Technically
I think you won
defensive
this one.
specialist in the movie, but
All right, so to recap, I look at this as our teams are going up against each other, right? Well, no,
Yep.
this is the funniest. Yours is still the funniest / yeah, I think you got me. All right, my quarterback, I got BJ Raji. Running back, we got Lightning McQueen and a blue-collar worker. Hey, that works out well. My blue-collar worker's probably playing fullback.
Yeah.
And then wide receiver, I got a kangaroo. Love that pick. Airbud, great pick. From Golden receiver. Tight end, I got Charles Barkley, the round mound to rebound. And then on defense, I got the Pillsbury Doughboy. I wish I could go back and redo that pick, to be honest. Your team, you got an Italian Guido pizza maker. What'd you say? 5'6", chef's hat, a little bit fat, owns his own
Mustache.
pizza shop, mustache, probably going to throw the ball.
he's probably wearing like a white t-shirt underneath that's a little bit stained.
Yep, it's greasy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
You can kind of see his. He's got the apron on, but you can see his tit kind of pushing it out because he's got big tits.
The thing is, though, he smells really good.
Yeah,
He's got great cologne.
Dude's the sweatiest, greasiest looking
Yes.
dude, but he smells
Yes.
incredible. Yeah. All right, then running back, you got Ed Reed. Lining up next to him, Forrest Gump. Wide receiver, you got an octopus. You can catch the ball 8 different ways. Other wide receiver, Pokemon trainer. Got to catch them all. Tight end, Grizzly Bear. And on defense, you have cops. Yeah, I mean, either way you look at this, in terms of like, if it was to be a good team, you won. If it was funny, you won. That's a great squad. Right? That's an all-time squad in the team maker so far. I know we're only like 3 weeks into it, but that's an all-timer.
I don't know if we're going to use any of these ever again, but can I give some of my fictional characters that I had for honorable mentions quick?
Yeah, and I'll try to remember. I had one earlier that I could not remember. I need to start writing these down. So I guess you just go ahead. We'll see if I remember.
Okay, so quarterback, I had Uncle Rico.
Yep.
Napoleon Dynamite. And then just some very basic actual football ones was Paul Crew from The Longest Yard, Jordan Baker from All-American, Vince Howard from Friday Night Lights, and then Bo Callahan from Draft Day. Controversial pick there. Running back, Tim Riggins and Smash Williams, Friday Night Lights, and then Ray Jennings, who's actually Arian Foster on Draft Day. Let's see. Wide receiver, Spencer James, All-American. Deacon Moss, who's actually Michael Irvin in The Longest Yard. Vince Papale from Invincible. Didn't actually really do anything, if you've ever watched that movie. He's a normal citizen who gets a tryout.
It's Mark Wahlberg, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
And then I didn't have any tight ends because I don't think tight ends ever get any love in TV shows or movies. I guess you could go
Goldberg.
No,
or
I think
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I was going to say Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I feel like he was actually defense.
Still, you could line him up at tight end.
Yeah. And then defense, Bobby Boucher, Vontae Mack from Draft Day, and Rudy.
You really like Draft Day, huh?
No, those were just the biggest names I could think of from like fictional characters. But Rudy on defense, another one, didn't actually do anything. Would have been great for this if I got it.
I think your defense pick was about as good as it's going to get in terms of fun.
I feel really bad that came to my head right away. Like, that was my first thought, but
I mean, it works. It made me crack up.
Yeah.
All right, that's that. Yeah, I mean, if you're listening and want to vote, text one of us. There's one listener that probably would vote, so I guess Pops, let me know who wins. I think it's you though. Holy shit. All right, let's talk football. We've gone a little bit long here, but you know what? It's football season. Who cares? We're gonna do. I think the best way to do this, Frankie. I guess we're doing this on the fly. You can talk about your best ball progress. I guess that's you put that on there. I think you want to talk about it. Then we can build our parlays. We said we're going to do every week, we're going to do a 4-leg touchdown score parlay. We're each going to pick 2. And then since it's week 1, we're going to do a Thursday night football parlay just because it's messy. It'll be fun. And then we'll do Paige's picks as always. We'll mention some stuff slightly, but we kind of went over each team so far in our preview with the division parlay maker. So we don't really have much to say for Paige's picks this week. But let's go ahead and talk about your best ball. What do you got?
So best ball season is pretty much wrapping up, at least the draft season. I have drafted 42 best ball teams.
Dude. I mean, at what point
43. 43.
At what point do we admit we have a problem here?
So actually, probably half of them were I won them in tickets playing other DFS contests.
Okay.
And it's like most of the big. So I play in like $20 ones, $3 ones, and then I think I have a handful of like $5 ones and a handful of like $1 ones. I don't know if I've actually paid for a $20 entry. I think all my $20 entries have been tickets that I've won off of other contests. $446 total in draft fees right now.
Wow.
So my top drafted players, Drake May at quarterback, drafted him 7 times out of 43 contests. Second on that list is Joe Flacco. I don't know if that's a good thing. Usually it's as my third quarterback, just because I know he'll get starts at the beginning of the year. And if he pops off by chance, then, hey, maybe we can get some good points early in the year. And then my next group of quarterbacks is Shedeur Sanders, Jordan Love, and Cam Ward.
Shedeur Sanders.
I've drafted him 5 times.
He's not
out of 43.
Play. He's not going to play.
It's just the fact of maybe you get a dart throw out there. They're all third quarterbacks for the most part. Okay. Let's see. Out of the big names, I don't know. I drafted Josh Allen twice, Joe Burrow twice, Jalen Hurts twice. Lamar, I only got once just because he's so expensive right now. Usually he's going like second round. It's unreal. So that's it for quarterbacks. Mahomes, I've drafted 3 times. Running backs. My top guy is Kyle Monangai. I've drafted him 10 times.
Who?
He plays for the Bears.
And he's not going to see the field?
He actually probably will over Roshan Johnson. And DeAndre Swift can't hold that job forever. My second group is Woody Marks, Javonte Williams, Braylon Allen. So pretty good group there.
You're just
next is throwing. Rico Dowdle, Tank Bigsby, Jaden Blue, Bill, and CMC.
Literally, okay, CMC. There we go. I was like, I haven't heard a single.
The thing is, so the thing is, like, I get to the back end of drafts, and I'm usually drafting like most of the same guys once I get towards the end.
That's fair.
The beginning is where it gets tough because obviously all of your big names are getting reached on. So if I'm looking at big names, like CMC is my most drafted big name at 7 times. Travion 6 times. J.K. Dobbins 6 times. Genty 6 times. Chase Brown 6 times. Like, I have some good picks higher up. It's just they're not as highly owned as my other guys. Tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Dalton Kincaid, Brenton Strange 7 times. Tyler Warren 6 times. Njoku 5 times. Kittle 4. And then wide receivers. Most own wide receiver, Keandre Lambert-Smith. He's like the third string out in LA for the Chargers. Keon Coleman, Deontay Thornton, both 11 times. Alec Manor, 10 times. Matthew Golden, Tet McMillan, Ricky Pearsall is the next group. And then Ibuka is up there, Calvin Ridley. Yeah. My most money spent on all players is... Wait, actually, I want to see if you can guess this. Who do you think I've drafted the most money-wise of?
Probably. I mean, I'm Jordan Love.
I'll give you a hint. It's a running back.
Oh. Well, CMC then, because he's the most expensive, probably. Oh, well, then it's got to be Bill then.
It's Bill.
Yeah.
I've drafted $143 worth of Bill. So.
You love you some Bill, that's for sure. All right, let's build this parlay because I'm going to be honest with you. I already have my 2 legs.
Okay.
2 legs for the touchdown score. So how do you feel about I'll pick first, then you can pick one, then I'll pick another one, then you pick one? And then hopefully you don't take one of my guys because I love my picks.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, first up, 1:00 game. Tet McMillan. He's going to score in his first game, without a doubt. Jags defense, not impressive. It's just one of those things where he's going to be so good. He's going to score. Plus 170. Okay. I just like the value there. And, yeah, he's the second favorite to score on the Panthers behind Hubbard. And I think, like I said last week, I think they're going to be good. And we'll take McMillan.
Okay. I kind of want to just go with my long shot and throw David Njoku in there.
Whatever you want. I'm tailing whatever.
Well, I was going to say, do you feel good with that, or do you want me to mix it up? Because I do have
let's go mix up.
That I'm good
let's
with.
go mix up, because the guys I chose, I haven't put any money on, and I've done some touchdown scores. So,
okay. So then my second one, where did it go? Yes. My second one, Brock Bowers plus 190.
Oh, that changes my second pick. Damn. All right, so I was going to go Genty, but I'm not taking 2 on the Raiders. So let me regroup here. Let's go with a late one, and hopefully we get to it, because that was both 1:00s, right? Yep. All right, so let me go late one and hope that we get to it. I'm going to take... I kind of like going value here. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see plus. I hate that touchdown scores have just gotten nuked in the last 2 years.
Yeah, so do I.
Let me go... that's too chalky. Let me go... This is a nice sneaky. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, nope, I'm not going to, though. Nope, because he's going to be... Okay. I'll tell you what that one was, but we're going Pearsall plus 165. I like Ricky. I like Ricky plus 165. I was going to go Brian Robinson plus 450 is looking juicy. I'm not going to lie. You figure a goal line carry or 2, but then I realized I'm like, McCaffrey's probably still going to be the goal line back. But all it takes is one of the, like last year where like everybody would put CMC in a parlay. Not last year, the year before. Everybody would put CMC in a parlay. He'd have this big run or multiple big runs. They take him out and in comes fucking whoever, Garendo or...
Well, and then he scored 16 weeks in a row, whatever, and then I took him 1 week and he didn't score.
Yeah. So...
question, do you want me to... Yeah, that's pretty nice. Do you want me to avoid primetime or not?
I'll say avoid it. Oh, well, no, sorry. Only avoid it if it's Thursday. I don't want to do a Thursday and then we're dead before we even get to the weekend. So if you want to do Sunday night.
No, it was Sunday night.
Oh, yeah, we can do Sunday night.
Sunday night. I am going to go. I have a toss up here.
Oh, I hope it's not 1.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
I got one I might void if that's allowed. We'll see. I don't think you'll take him. All right, 8.
Okay, I'm going to take Zay Flowers plus 195.
Perfect. I'm good with that. I like that. I was going to avoid
Odd
Lamar
numbers is
Jackson.
going to be Coleman. No, I wasn't going to take Lamar.
I realized that after. I'm like, I don't think he likes putting Lamar. I've had so many
I was
touchdown scores on Lamar, like parlays that hinge on him, and he loses. I really should do.
I was going to take Kincaid at plus 340, but I didn't want to take 2 tight ends.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Ooh, I got a 20% boost too. Oh, baby. Let's hit this, dude. Let's start out hot. No,
I have to move money from my FanDuel to place.
I'm putting 4 on it for 367 or 5 on it for 367.
Wait, what are your odds on DraftKings?
It was I had a boost. Do you want to know what it was before the boost?
Yeah.
Plus 60-21.
Okay.
Is that better than FanDuel?
I don't know. I haven't built it yet, but I'll let you know.
So let's do a Thursday nighter then. What do you want to do? A 4-legger?
Yeah, just not just touchdowns, I would assume.
Yeah, no. We'll do anything you want. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
All right, so my first one. Can I get crazy with it, or do you want to go safe?
I mean, it's week 1. I'm good to get a little weird.
I'm going to take Reed Blankenship over 5.5 tackles and assists.
Okay.
That dude, I just feel like when I watch Eagles games, he's in on every play. Safety, they like to blitz him. Kind of that Viper type. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could take... I wish you could bet players to get a pick.
Said your odds were like 60-12 or something like that?
60-21.
60-21. I got 59-12 on FanDuel right now.
Pretty close.
All right. I am going to go. Oof. Yeah, I think let me see if this is. Got to see if this one's FGP or SGP eligible. It is. I will take. Oh, I wish there was over under for this.
Are you on FanDuel or DraftKings?
No, I'm on DraftKings.
Okay, good, because I got a weird one for my next one.
Yeah, so did I. All right, I'm gonna flip here and go first half under 23.5.
First half under?
Yes.
Okay.
So what do we at? Blankenship over how many tackles and assists?
5.5 tackles and assists.
First half under 23.5. It's a bad number, but
this one is going to play well with that, I believe. I don't know how to help our odds, but we're going Jalen Hurts passing yards over under 48.5 first quarter. We're going under 48.5 first quarter passing yards. Picture this: Super Bowl hangover. You start slow. Saquon's your dog, right? You're going to give Saquon the ball. Maybe he rips off a big one and then he can't throw for very many yards. Maybe Jalen Hurts goes out there and throws a pick in the first quarter. I don't love it because Dallas's defense got worse. However, with Jalen Hurts having a lot of time, he's either going to find receivers or he's going to scramble for some yards. So I will be taking the under 48.5 there. I just want to get weird. This is a weird parlay and I love it.
Yep.
I feel like they added a lot for SGPs. I don't ever remember seeing first quarter passing yards.
Yeah, I don't remember it for SGPs, but
right. Also, if you're listening and live in Illinois, stop betting because they're charging you to place bets.
Yeah.
Use offshore sites.
We didn't recommend that, but
there's one that rhymes with
Flovada.
Oh, that was a little bit closer than I would have done.
Shit, my bad.
God, I need to always have a drink when we record because now my throat is dry.
All right. I'm going to go pretty basic here. Yeah, I'm going to go. This seems easy. Javonte Williams, 10 plus rushing attempts.
Yeah, that feels easy. You just got to hope they don't get down by a ton. But I think, like you said, you had it earlier in your locks. He should get some, or it should be a close game. Plus 124, too. Nice. All right, I love it. I got a no sweat for it. This is great.
Wait, 10 plus rushing attempts. I have it minus 124?
Minus 124, yeah.
Okay.
What did I say?
What do you have on it? Plus 124.
Oh, my fault. I've got plus 750, and I'm putting my no sweat on it.
Yeah, I just have to reload the account, and then I will be doing the same.
I like that, man. As long as Reed gets in there and gets it done, I like the rushing attempts. I like the first half under, and I like the weird Jalen Hurts not to throw the ball too much. Which you think about it, right?
Parlay.
It's really weird. This has got to be like one of the weirdest I've ever placed, but I love it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, football. All right. There's our parlays. Should we just fly through Paige's picks? I mean, we're at an hour 10. This is getting close to the longest ever. All right.
I don't think we really have to talk about much, to be honest.
No, I mean, we just got Lions Packers we can talk about a little bit, but we kind of we didn't really talk about it that much. All right, we got to talk about it. Let me get to my list here. All right. God, how do we do that? I got to remember how we do this. First game, Thursday night, Cowboys at Eagles.
We should recap who won last year.
Yeah, sorry. Franke with the back-to-back, 185 and 87. Paige in second place, 172 and 100. Probably the comeback player of the year award by far. I mean, she went from damn near under 500 to second place. Got me by a game. I went 171 and 101. Great years all around, honestly. I mean, everybody's 70 games above 500. That's pretty dang good. But yeah, Paige got me. Franke, just the easy winner. So I've dialed it in this year. I've got a strategy. I'm sticking to it. I think I go 16-0 week one. I just got to say, I did place a wager on it. $2.90 for like $4,000 or something. Would be pretty cool. I have thought about putting $1 on everybody's 16-legger just because there's been, like, you've gone 15-1 a couple times. We've never had a 16-0, but you've had some 15-1, 14-2s. I had a 15-1 last year. It just feels like it's feasible. And if you put $1 on it, it's usually for like $1,000. So I'd have to do 3 times 6. It'd cost me $54 for the year, and I'd have a chance to make $1,000. That's an investment I'm willing to make.
At least
$1,000. That's the thing too. Like, what if Paige got one and she's got a couple plus 300s in there? That'd be pretty sweet. I'm gonna start doing that. Not this week because I hate one of Paige's picks. But see, I gotta just commit to it though. I gotta just do it. Maybe I will. All right. Go ahead because you're supposed to say what Paige takes and then I'll wrap it up.
All right. Cowboys Eagles Thursday night. Paige is taking the Cowboys. No shocker there. I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles as well. And this was the game that I was like, I'm not going to do this yet because I just don't see a way the Cowboys win this game. However, I'm going to do it because on the off chance that she went 16-0, I got to say that I made $1,000 off of that at least. So
you got to be consistent. You either got to do it every week or not do it every week. So.
Exactly. Yep.
Friday night in Brazil, Chiefs at Chargers. Paige is taking the Chargers. She says, what's his name is busy planning a wedding. That is Patrick Mahomes. Or sorry, not Patrick
Travis
Mahomes.
Kelce.
He will be the best man. Yes, Travis Kelce.
Not the best man. Jason Kelce.
Jason Kelce will not be the best man.
For Travis Kelce, his brother?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think he'll be the best man. They do a podcast together.
That's probably
Guess whose best man is yours? Your co-podcast host.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Fair
there
point.
we go. All right.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
I think I keep accidentally like bumping. My volume thing is right here. You keep getting like crazy loud, and I think I just bump when I'm like. Sorry, Chargers. Brazil was weird last year. The Packers somehow beat the champions, the Eagles. So I'm going weird. Give me the Chargers.
No, we didn't.
Oh, you guys lost? Fuck.
We lost.
Still, it was weird. Yeah, slippery turf. I am praying that the Chiefs dynasty finally falls apart and they miss the playoffs. I bet on them to miss the playoffs, so I got to go Chargers here.
That's fair. Sunday games starting with Bucks at Falcons. We are all on the Bucks. Actually.
All on the Bucks. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Bengals at Browns. We are all on the Bengals. Paige put Bentley. She said it was autocorrect. She did mean the Bengals.
I got one thing
What?
to say about females. Whenever autocorrect screws them up, they very rarely change it, and it's like, just change it. It takes 2 seconds to Bengals.
Yeah.
Or you could sometimes you can just click it and it says, "Oh yeah, did you mean to say this?" Yeah. I'm like,
I agree.
Okay.
Cardinals at Saints. All on the Cardinals. We're agreeing on a lot of these. Dolphins at Colts. Paige and I are going to take the Dolphins.
I love the thought that Danny Dimes could be a good quarterback again, and I'm going to start out week 1 believing just because he spent some time in Minnesota. Give me the Colts. This game is going to be close. People forget the Colts defense is good. They do have Jonathan Taylor. Dolphins defense, bad. Tua, bad. This game's going to be close. Give me the Colts. Hopefully Danny Dimes just doesn't make mistakes. Like, I picture it as like Danny Dimes is playing a college football dynasty on Heisman, and all he has to do is not throw interceptions, and he'll probably win this game. Boom. Danny Dimes.
I genuinely cannot believe the Colts are favored in this one. I think it's only because they're at home.
They should definitely be dogs, but I'm taking them.
Next game, Raiders at Patriots. Paige is taking the Raiders. I'm going to take the Patriots.
I'm on the Pats as well. I think we talked about it. I think the Patriots will be good this year.
I don't hate the Raiders. This was honestly one of the games that I was flipping on. I really do like the Patriots, but I like the Raiders' experience for this week 1 game.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Over. I will be taking the over in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders' defense is not good. Steelers at Jets. Paige says, ew, with a laughing face. Steelers before Aaron breaks his arm. Apparently, we're preying on players' downfalls now. Not cool. I will take the Jets in the double revenge game.
Double revenge game. Why is it a double?
Justin Fields, Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Jets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going Steelers. There's a small piece of me. First of all, I have DK Metcalf in fantasy. I traded for him. There's a small piece of me that thinks behind a decent offensive line, Aaron Rodgers could be good again one last time. Good enough to beat the Jets with Justin Fields. So give me the Steelers.
That is fair. Giants, Commanders. We are all on the Commanders.
By the way, this was almost like the lock of the century, ultimate acoustic lock ever. -5.5 for the Commanders. I'm going to hammer that on Sunday.
I'm
not afraid of.
Tell you, I disagree.
Who's
Giants defense is very good.
Giants defense is fine, but guess what?
Who's
on offense for the Giants?
Russell Wilson. Malik Neighbors. Tyrone Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy, not scary. Offensive line. Brian Dable, fat.
Fair, but I think that the Giants defense can kind of hold the Commanders somewhat in check. Unless Bill gets put on the field, then it's over. Panthers at Jags. Paige and I are on the Panthers. She says go Charlotte. Would agree there.
I'm going Jags here, and strictly because I love McMillan. I've said I think the Panthers will be good. I just don't think it'll be yet. It'll be like last year where at the end of the year, like Bryce Young kind of turned the corner and looked good again. I think they're going to need some growing pains at first with new receiver, figuring out the defense. I think the Jags, I believe in Duval. I think Trevor Lawrence is on a mission this year to prove that he's actually a good quarterback. I like the Jags. Question,
is this the worst game of the noon slate?
1 o'clock slate, I'd say no. I think it's gonna be a fun game.
I was gonna say I think it's sneaky fun.
Yeah, I think Dolphins Colts is gonna be the worst game of the noon slate, like by a mile. I think Jags Panthers will be a fun game. I think we'll be seeing it on Red Zone. Which, by the way, commercials this year blow my brains out.
Yeah. Afternoon games, Titans at Broncos. We are all on the Broncos.
Easy.
I think that could be a somewhat fun game, but the Broncos defense is going to overwhelm them. 49ers at Seahawks. Paige is taking Seaweed. I will take the 49ers.
Seaweed, interesting choice. I believe that's another autocorrect, which is like, why don't you change that? Also, don't understand the females.
I think that one was on purpose.
Okay. Don't understand females turning off caps lock at the beginning of sentences. Why? It's just not proper grammar, and all of them do it. I do not understand. I'm on the 49ers as well, though.
We'll go Texans at Rams next. Paige says,
I like
shoot, dude, I love both of these teams. Rams, I suppose. I'm taking the Texans strictly because I don't trust Matt Stafford's back.
I'm going Rams here for an opposite reason. I think his back holds up till at least week 3. So I'll be taking the Rams first 2 weeks, depending on who their opponent is week 2. But I think they can beat the Texans.
Texans defense is also very good. And then we'll jump back. Lions at Packers. Paige says, I'm going with whoever wins. Free pick for me. Austin said I have to pick the Packers because of Micah. That is a straight up lie. I did not tell her she had to pick anyone. I told her if she picked against the Packers, she would just have one more loss than I did. But I am taking the Packers.
All right.
Because of Micah fucking Parsons.
Yeah. I'll let you at the end, by the way, before we send them off, we'll give you a brief little spot to talk about that trade. I'm kind of out of thoughts because I've talked about it so much since it's happened, not only with you in the group chat, but also just playing games with you. But I'm obviously going Lions here. Nothing to say there.
Yeah.
You got to pick your team to start the year. There's no doubt there.
Yes. Sunday Night Football, Bills, Ravens. Pages on the Bills. I am going to take the Ravens here.
This was almost a coin flip for me, and that was a change I'm making this year. I haven't mentioned it till now. I literally, when I'm in between, I'm flipping a coin. I didn't for this thing, though. I decided to go Bills because Josh Allen. That's all there is to it. I think Josh Allen's better than Lamar, but the Ravens' defense is better. Oh, the Ravens' defense is better than the Bills. Oh, see, I'm flipping again. Nope, I'm just going to run with it. Bills.
My only thought was if this was a December game, I would have taken the Bills.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Is it in?
Yep.
It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo, yeah.
Yep.
Monday Night Football, Vikings at Bears. Paige and I are on the Vikings. I don't know what to think about this game.
This was my coin flip game. I flipped the coin. The Bears won. I went with the Bears. Also, I kind of like it because I don't think J.J. McCarthy's going to look good right away. I think he's going to take some time.
That's kind of where I'm at, but I also don't trust in
How do you trust Caleb Williams?
Still, yeah.
That's why I flipped the coin because I'm like, I got 2 quarterbacks that I don't know what to think. I think they're both good.
I also think with the Bears, there's too many mouths to feed, and they have to figure that out first.
True.
And then Super Bowl picks. Paige taking the Ravens. I'm taking the Packers over the Ravens, and Jake
taking the Lions over the Bills. Same pick as last year. The world needs this game. This game would just create such good vibes
running it
for
back.
the US. I think you had. I want to say you took.
I could probably go back and look.
Doesn't matter, but you got to get. Paige has to pick an NFC team, by the way, just for giggles, because I'll probably bet those 2. Yeah. If you want to, why don't you go ahead and talk about Micah Parsons? I'll find your pick last year.
Micah Parsons, fucking awesome trade. I can't believe the Packers actually did it. Going back last week, I said Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. Only if he's a Packer, so he will be my Defensive Player of the Year pick now. I really, really, really wish he would have picked number 0, but he's going with number 1 instead. And Matthew Golden is going 0, which I wish Golden would have been 1, so he could have Golden 1, and then Micah Parsons be Agent 0. But either way, Micah Parsons in green and gold looks fucking awesome. The trade was so shocking. I guess I wasn't that shocked because I'd sent a text in our group chat last Thursday that it happened.
Yep.
And I just said it was 2:56 Central Time, and I said, hot take, Micah Parsons is a Packer by tomorrow. And an hour and 4 minutes later, Micah Parsons was a Packer. This is lining up so greatly for all of the storylines. Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre both won a Super Bowl when they were 27, I believe in their 3rd or 4th year, whatever year Jordan Love is in. Jordan Love is 27 and also in that same season. Those years, we also got a big defensive player, I believe, for our quarterbacks. And it's lining up perfectly. Micah Parsons is going to destroy teams, and I think it works even better now that we have Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons. Our front 4 is absolutely insane. Honestly, I said last week that our defense was our big worry. I'm 0% worried now. Our corners are a little bit weak, but that's not going to matter when you have Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons.
That's the thing. They got to do their job and get to the quarterback.
Yeah,
because your corners are more than weak. They're kind of garbage.
But our linebackers are still really good too. So, I mean, not that I want them to play coverage, but that if they do their jobs as well, I think this team is very, very real, very alive. And honestly, the deal that we gave Parsons, I feel like is a really good deal. It ends up being like basically a 5-year deal. And the way the money is broken down, we still have cap space for the next 2 or 3 years. It's not a lot of cap space, but it is cap space. So
I gotta say,
we're not completely busted yet.
I haven't actually seen him in a jersey yet. I don't know if he has been.
Yeah,
Parsons
he's at practice all week.
Okay, I haven't seen a picture. I'm surprised I haven't. I haven't been on social media much, but I think he's gonna look pretty good in a Packers uniform.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
he does.
I don't know though, because Cowboys uniforms are kind of hard too, but I think he's gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna look it up right now. Honest live reaction. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Like, by the way, last year you did have Ravens and Bills, or Ravens and Packers. Ravens. Yeah.
And let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. We got week 1 parlay. We did Paige's picks. Packers lines. I'm not afraid of lines at all.
That's fair. We'll find out. Okay. It's practice, so he doesn't have full pads on, unless I'm just missing it. He doesn't have. He needs the. I need the pants. I gotta see the pants.
Yeah.
He looks all right.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think that's everything. You just got to have Paige pick an NFC team for the Ravens to beat.
Okay.
With that being said, welcome back to football. Go Lions. Should be a good game. Can't wait. And we will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Let's say some thanks. Enjoy some Tuddies. We'll see you.
Go Pack, go.